The importance of timing to get your ex back. Hi, I'm Coach Abby. Thank you so much for joining me today on Love Advice TV. Love Advice TV is a channel that has been developed with the sole purpose of helping you navigate through different relationship challenges. This is a very important topic, and the reason that it's very important is because we need to realize that we also have to set the stage to have our ex ready to return. So many times we've done everything by the book. We've lost the 30 pounds. We have our permanent job. We have worked on our jealousies. We have worked on every single issue that might have been or had, incidentally contributed to the breakup. So we think it's time for us to be able to convince our ex to come back with us. And the reality is this: it's not about what you want. And that's a tough reality to face. It's also about whether he or she is ready to reestablish a relationship. If you force the issue, they will pull away. You might have already done many things. You might even have started having some type of conversation, some type of dialogue together. Everything's been nice and it's flowing at a snail's pace. So you want to make sure that, you're able to seal the deal a little faster, and you push the momentum. And they will, unfortunately, see themselves in such a situation that they pull back. What you want to remember is that your ex is also not perfect. That yes, you've made all these changes. They have to work on their changes too. And ideally, they also have to be under the impression that they have to win you back. It's not just about one pursuing the other. There is something to challenge that is very seductive for both of you at some point, in order to both of you be on the same wavelength to return and to grow from this experience. Because once we separate, new people come into our lives, new experience, new things happen. And even though we compare and contrast, it's very important that we take whatever it is that we face during the separation and grow and learn from that. Otherwise, what happens is, if you're just sitting, waiting for them to be ready for you once again, what they are going to see is that same person that they broke up with. And little by little, the tension builds and the breakup happens again. It is so important to establish perfect timing. Timing is a very important element. We sometimes are much more prepared to return and to reestablish a relationship than they are. We push it, they pull back. Many times, it's them that want to reestablish. We're not ready. So what happens? We block. We immediately, sometimes ghost, do all kinds of things to separate ourselves. So timing is extremely, extremely important. We need to establish the importance, once again, of making sure your ex is ready to reestablish a dialogue that can mean taking the relationship to another level, to the level that you both are prepared for it to evolve into, for that of being in a solid relationship. So when we think that we're ready and we're just, we've done it all, and we want to knock on their door and we want to show them our new selves, and they don't open up the door, and we decide that they still have to see our new self, so we come in through the window, we are still not positioning ourselves in a place of strength. They will continue to push back. Have to make sure that your ex is also ready to start a dialogue, to reestablish connection. Very, very important, so that they do not pull back and we have to continue and start all over again. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button below and leave your comments. I love to personally review each and every one of them and answer them, reply them with the best advice that I could possibly give in the shortness of time possible. With that said, I invite you to book a session with me. Let's talk about the different ways of making sure that your ex is ready when you are, so that the timing is perfect, so that we can reestablish that wonderful relationship that we are trying to build and make it a permanent one as well. Until next time, I'm Coach Abby.